Ischemic conditioning, we have the pioneers of the field of ischemic conditioning or preconditioning in this room, those who have discovered it and evolved the science. We have people who have created an amazing amount of scientific discoveries and literature in the field of endothelial function and dysfunction in this room. And we have people who have made EECP, enhanced external counter pulsation, a clinical tool and a practice protocol in this room. So we're bringing these three poles of science and development to one room and try to make hopefully new sparks and fire, scientific fire, that will make today and tonight historical landmark in transitioning an amazing amount of science into patient care. This was my passion when I started IC Therapeutic, Ischemic Conditioning Therapeutic. It's one of the several companies that and inventions that my group and I have brought to world in trying to realize them. In particular, ischemic conditioning was fascinating to me because the amount of science is amazing, and unfortunately, it has not translated into patient care and wellness and health care, which are the areas that IC Therapeutic is focusing on. Endothelial, which is the endothelial function monitoring company, has the focus of bringing this amazing tool, which for a long time has been a research tool, endothelial function measurement, to physicians' offices and to ultimately patients' home, the same way that blood pressure is. And the motto is to go beyond blood pressure. That's endothelial function and endothelics. And Vasomedical, as I mentioned, is the pioneer of bringing EECP to patient care. And for years, they have advocated this method, and many have thought this was just a simple mechanical pulsation tool. And tonight, our speakers and scientific discussions will, I hope, lead you to realize that EECP is far more than a pulsating cuff and usually a very pretty lady at AHA ACC conferences. It is a truly scientific tool that can change endothelial function, that can translate vascular health in a very interesting and amazing way, which I still don't have all my head around it, but I'm hoping at the end of tonight we will have a better understanding. So with that introduction, I'd like to personally thank the two gentlemen whose pictures are on this, Jack Smythe and June Ma. They've done a great job bringing this dynamic together, and we would like to, on behalf of the scientific leaders of this meeting, acknowledge their work and without these guys, without those people who bring commercialization to realize a lot of these ideas, the doctors and the pioneers will always be unheard of because their ideas will be in their lab. So as much as we value our leaders, our brain, and our scientific developers, we value our CEOs who build a good track record of bringing these innovative tools to patient care. So I want to give a round of applause to June Ma and Jack. Thank you for your excellent work. Now I want to start with Dr. Kloner just by simply saying he is absolutely a star in cardiology. A star because this man spent over 30 years of his life in academic research, while he is also a cardiologist and treats patients and takes care of patients in what most other cardiologists do. But he brings innovative ideas to his basic science lab, which you don't see many cardiologists have a good understanding, and then take it from there to clinical care. So I think what he's going to tell us is almost a reflection of a decade or two or more of research from his lab and others. Without further ado, I'll give you Dr. Kloner.